All right, back to this. I swear that legendary on the starter screen coincides with where you are. So I'm just throwing that out there. We got like 5 or 6 times in a row, all of them in the dream world. I guarantee that is the case. That also, oh, we're closing in on 100, but the volume, there we go. So I'm not really going to explain the previous part. Battled Adam, got unlucky, yada yada. All the cutscenes and stuff is in the previous 2 parts. So I trained my whole team to level A5. Granted, I don't think it was necessary, given so long as I don't get unlucky, I think I can beat Adam. I really don't think this is necessary, but I figured I might as well, given I had time between the last part and this part, just to ensure, I also bought, I actually used some of these while training, so I bought more max potions and revives. Let's see, nothing else has changed, I think, honestly. Just, that's kind of how it is. I really should have started in the gym in order to prevent lag, because it's lagging now. But once you see the sort of laser beams or whatnot. Also, let me lower the volume before I get into the gym, because I'm not like, the gym theme is like actually super loud. It's not like loud in the good sense, right? It's a nice theme. I don't dislike it like you do the standard PMC theme, but still, it's like, okay, here we go. Yeah, so long as I don't get unlucky, I think I can beat him. That's what it comes down to. Granted, somehow, let's say I don't beat him by the end of the hour. I'll train to the level cap. What I could do is I could just use 7 rare candies on Cleaver, get him up to like level 92, like sweep his team. Like I could do that if I want to, but it's not exactly ideal, right? That's kind of not a fun battle. Okay, thank God we made it out of there. As you can see, just the lag completely dissipate once we make it in here. It's actually really funny. So yeah, I'll save now. Again, not going to just go over, okay, yeah, we're actually closing in on 100 hours. That's nice. It's 99.42. By the end of this one, we'll be over 100. But yeah, I'm not going to go over everything that's happened because I've done that for like the past 2 parts now. So we actually need to go here. And we have to go through this long cutscene in order to actually make it to the battle. Yeah, I really think so long as I don't get unlucky, I'm good. I guess the question now is like, let's say I don't beat him by the end of the hour. What's the level cap? If the level cap is 87, then I'll likely train to it. If it's 86, I'll just use like 7 rare candies on Cleaver. That's literally what I'll do. I've saved rare candies for ever since like the mid game, just in case I needed to push beyond the level cap. Just in case. I really don't think I'll need to. I really think if I don't get unlucky, I can win. But if that's the case, I'll use 7 rare candies on Cleaver, train him up to like literally level 92. Like, because I'm at level 85 right now. Granted, that also depends on where level cap is. If the level cap's 86, then I'll do it. If it's 87, I may train all my Pokemon to that level. But yeah, I still have no clue who the guy on the left is. But yeah, so because in the previous part, I spent the whole time battling him. Granted, I only got 2 battles. And the part before that, we made it to him and went through this cutscene. And I usually don't like to spend more than 2 parts on the gym leader. In fact, I never actually ended up recording my battle with Anastasia because I spent 2 full parts on her. Granted, the battle itself was really lame. I used an X speed 3, and then her lead used Swagger on, which increases attack sharply on Delta Mux, so it was at +2 attack, +3 speed, and I just swept our whole team. Getting lucky with I just got lucky with the confusion, so it was really lame. But yeah, I don't really want to spend more than 2 full parts on any single trainer. Like that really just feels bad. Like for like the past 6 or 7 parts, we've been in the dream world, so like I'm kind of itching to get back out of here, at least story or plot wise, because we can't always exit through the rift. I'm pretty sure, based on everyone's dialogue, I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to be able to exit and leave the dream world freely. But I think especially with sort of what we saw, like in the abyssal base or whatnot, that they realized sort of the practicality issues of that. Because if they just throw you in the dream world and you're unprepared to beat Persephone, then your run could just straight up be over. like just throwing that out there. Like if you can't beat Persephone, then it's kind of it. That's it. It's over. So yeah, I mean, I think they realized the practicality issues of preventing us from being able to exit and leave freely. So they put the Dream Rift there then. So yeah, I mean, because yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Given what everyone has been saying, like everyone's dialogue, they've made it seem as though we can't exit, like enter and exit freely, even though we can. So I'm pretty sure that Dream Rift wasn't, or that sort of wasn't initially supposed to be there. It wasn't even really the intention. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, that would make more sense, but it's just, again, practicality issues, because we already saw the practicality issues at the Infernal base, given we could have soft locked the game. Like if you lose to an Infernal cultist before you get to the Chain Sea, you actually soft lock your game. Like you got stuck in a wall. We saw that. Like, yeah, I think so long as I don't get unlucky, I can beat him. I want to kind of go through this as quick as I can, because I am over leveled. So it still use Surf. I'm pretty sure it'll always use Surf, given it's likely the highest damaging move. That's what it sees as, like, the AI sees that as the best, I guess, course of action. Like, because it's only ever, okay, now we can increase the sound, because I like the gym battle theme. Granted, Adam probably should have gotten his own theme, but again, you know, this game's already excellent enough as it. Like, that's just like, okay, so yeah, here's Tyranitar. From the reason why we lost last time, they got 3 crits in a row with Ice Punch. So we use either Flash Cannon or Moonblast. Moonblast does 95, so we're gonna do that. We actually outspeed it. Last time I'm pretty sure we got outsped. It used Stone Edge. But here's the thing, though. It's now locked into Stone Edge. That's actually really nice. We were able to outspeed it. I'm pretty sure we weren't previously. But now that it's used Stone Edge, I'll go into Sandman, because he's the only one that can really resist that. So that makes the most sense. And yeah, so this is actually going like my first. This is going very much like my first run, given this Earthquake. In fact, no, let's use Drain Punch, because if it uses Stone Edge, we can recover all the HP. So yeah, we can recover all this HP. Okay, not all of it, but at least a good amount of it with this Drain Punch, because it'll kill it because it's quad effective. It actually, I did the math, and it does the same amount as Earthquake. But obviously we get the added benefit of recovering the HP as well as leftovers heal. So what is he sending now? Yeah, Roserade. But the issue is I kill this thing with a gunk shot. Like I one-shot it because it's part fairy. But I don't think it can kill me either, given it has choice specs, but Sandman also has the most HP and especially defensive. So Heat Wave, yeah, that's definitely not killing us here. And then Gunk Shot, I'm pretty sure one-shots it. So yeah, it does. 120 base attack times 2 for stab, extremely powerful. So the next, this is going exactly like the first battle was, where I was sweeping initially. Bisharp. I'm pretty sure Bisharp outspeeds us here. Yeah, it just kills us because it has a life orb. Here's what I remember. In the first battle I did, I max potioned here, predicting it to use Sucker Punch, but it used Swords Dance. I can't risk that. I'm not risking that. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Because it knows Knockoff, Iron Head, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance. And I used, where is it? I used the max potion predicting it to use Sucker Punch, but it used Swords Dance. And I went for a, and then it actually one-shot us. Like, because I was full HP on Sandman, I used Drain Punch, and then it one-shot us with Knockoff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can't risk it this time. This thing needs to die. Okay, so I should have used a max potion this time. Okay. I just wasn't willing to risk it. Like, I'm not willing to risk it at Swords Dance up. Because here's the thing. Cleaver outspeeds this. So we know, it dies. Like, I am pretty sure last time I actually sent in Jackbox. But I'm just not willing to risk it. I'd rather just get Cleaver to outspeed it and then one-shot it. I don't even need to use close combat. Drain Punch should kill it. So, yeah, use Drain Punch here. Granted, Sucker Punch shouldn't have killed us. It might have dealt a lot of damage, but given that we resist it, it shouldn't have killed us, even with a life orb. If anything, I'm guessing it would have brought us to low yellow, maybe even red HP, but I don't think it would have killed us. So now he sends out a Hydreigon. Pretty sure Hydreigon outspeeds Cleaver here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hydreigon outspeeds Cleaver here. So I actually used Ice Shard. Because, yeah, I remember, because the first run through I used Close Combat, outsped us, and we died. So I use Ice Shard now. So, yeah, we use Ice Shard here. Because, yeah, and then it's got the Hydreigonite, so. Yeah, so there. Then we use the, also Mega Hydreigon's so badass. I got to get one for myself. Like, yeah, we use Ice Shard here. Let's see how much damage that does. Yeah, that does a lot. Let's see. And then Hydreigon, I'm pretty sure one-shots us here. Like, yeah, Flash Cannon, that one-shots us. And then how the, what happens is it hits per head, right? So you split Hydreigon in 5 attacks, right? So this is just, or no, not Hydreigon, Flash Cannon. So this is just to show the math. Flash Cannon has 80 damage, right? It deals 80 damage. You split that among 5. Or actually, no, let's use a better number. Let's use 100 base attack. So you got to move that as 100 base attack on Hydreigon. That is split among 5. So you have 5 hits of 20 base power, which with each having a crit chance. As you can see here, Hydreigon gains heads. So now that 5 is increased to 8. So the 100 base attack move is now 160 base attack. And I'm pretty sure it can only gain 1 more head. So if anything, Hydreigon, the most amount of attack you can have is 1.8, which is a pretty big deal. But like, I mean, so what was my plan here? I'm pretty sure my plan was to bring back, so I think my plan, because here's the thing, right? Okay, here's what I got to do. I remember last time I battled him, he used the max potion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Dragon Pulse it. I'm going to Mega Dragon Pulse in anticipation of him using a full restore. Granted, if he doesn't, there's still the possibility of outspeeding it. Basically, in my first battle with Adam, I predicted wrong every single time. Like, I predicted wrong for the Bisharp to use Sucker Punch. This time I also predicted wrong using Swords Dance, but I also predicted it wrong previously with him not using a max potion. I'm pretty sure I used a revive on someone. But yeah, I'm predicting him using a max potion here. Because, I mean, if that's the case, this Dragon Pulse should one-shot it, especially from Mega. I'm not even doing it for the knockdown. If anything, the knockdown benefits him, right? But I'm predicting him to use the Mega Potion here. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, for a second, Really? That's actually insane. How in the first battle, the Bisharp used Swords Dance and he full restore the Hydreigon. In the second battle, the Bisharp uses Sucker Punch and he doesn't full restore. To me, that's insane. He better not full restore the Hydreigon now. If he does, I'm just going to be so pissed. Like, that's honestly also. So, yeah, Demix does nothing this battle. So I'm just going to use. I got to use him to revive Cleaver. That's so obnoxious that the predictions I made in the first battle were correct for this battle. The predictions I made in this battle would have been correct for the first battle. That's so obnoxious. That's so obnoxious. Yeah, Jackbox still has a use. Like, Demix is useless. Yeah, like, Demix doesn't do anything this battle. So, I swear to God, if the Hydreigon uses, like, a freaking full restore here, I'm actually going to be pissed. Like, if he uses a full restore here, I'm going to be so angry. Like, that's just, there's no other way about it than the AI, like, knowing what you're going to do. Like, there's no other sort of way to look at about it, right? If he uses a full restore here. I swear to God, there's no other way than the AI knowing your moves. Like, it has to know your moves for, like, this to happen. There's no way. No way. If I would have used Aura Sphere, it would have used a move on us. There's no way. No possible way. But here's the issue now. His Cleaver can't. The only Pokemon I have that I can. That's so obnoxious, honestly. I mean, here's the issue, though, right? Like, I guess, yeah, the issue is there's no point in even using a max potion on Cleaver because there's no other explanation for that other than the AI knowing your moves. Like, there's no other explanation for that. There's zero, none. Like, there's zero actual explanation for that. Let's bring back Demon. I can't Mega Evolve. That's so obnoxious. Okay, Dark Pulse. That's so obnoxious. There's zero other explanation for that other than the AI knowing your moves. That's the only explanation for the events of this battle versus compared to the first one. I may have to just straight up roll until I crit this Mega Hydreigon, because if the AI know what moves we use and Cleaver is the only one who can actually do anything, then that's an issue, right? That's actually the only explanation for this battle. Like, that's the only explanation. So let's use an Ice Shard here. That's the only explanation. The only one. Okay, and now it's going to use, like, a move. So is he going to use another... Okay, let's just test this theory. Is he going to use another Full Restore? Because honestly, a Dragon Pulse from a non-Mega Demon may be able to kill it. So if he uses another Force, let's test this out. I'm curious. So let's use a Dragon Pulse here. Let's see if he Full Restore. He doesn't Full Restore. Now let's swap into Jackbox. Let's swap into Jackbox and see whether he Full Restores. Like, I actually want to see this. Sky Brian, okay. Like, I actually want to see this for myself. Because I'm literally willing to use 7 rare candies on Cleaver right now if the AI knows our moves. Okay, so now here's what we do. We revive Cleaver. Let's see if the AI uses because I have Drain Punch on this thing, right? So yeah, I gotta revive Cleaver. Let's see what the AI does. It didn't use a Full Restore. That's actually interesting. Honestly, I thought that the AI would use a Full Restore here. So I should have, well, first off, I wouldn't survive this because I don't outspeed it, right? Like, I don't outspeed this Mega Hydreigon. It actually took all 8, so congrats to Jackbox, but still. So, okay, let's see if the AI Full Restores now. This is going to be some good shit. Let's see if the AI Full Restores now. I'm going to use the Ice Shard and kill it. Let's see if the AI Full Restores. Even if it does Full Restore, I should still be able to 2-shot it. So that's the thing, right? Okay, it didn't. So here's the last Pokemon, Spiritomb. Do I have any Pokemon that completely counters Spiritomb? 10,000. This is the first time we've ever gained over 10,000 experience. This is the first time, and it was that Mega Hydreigon. So Spiritomb and Noctum's up. My question is there a Pokemon we have that completely counters this Spiritomb? Its only 2 attacks are Dark Pulse and Psychic. Do I have any Pokemon that completely counters that? Let's see, Dark Pulse and Psychic. Maybe, okay, so let's summary. Let's see, 193 defense. Honestly, I'm thinking Sandman or Spicy Ice may be the best choice. Either Spicy Ice or Sandman. Well, Spicy Ice has, no, we gotta go Spicy Ice because she has a Moonblast. So yeah, let's actually bring back Spicy Ice. Yeah, Spicy Ice is Moonblast, so yeah, I'm not risking it because I know in previous, oh, thank God, we have just enough revives. Because I was going to say maybe I use Ice Cold Crash with Cleaver, but I'm not willing to risk him missing, right? Like, that's just stupid. All right, let's see now what move it uses. Psychic, and that'll one-shot us. So, Noctum. It didn't use Dark Pulse. I find that interesting. And it also is a Dark Rock, so Noctum's active for however many turns. 8, I'm pretty sure. So here's the issue. If this Spiritomb, if Spiritomb 2-shots us, we lose. Because I need to max potion here and then hope that Spiritomb 3-shots us, given the amount of defense Spicy Ice has, right? So, or amount of special defense. I need to hope that Spiritomb 3-shots us here. Because if it doesn't, then there are some issues. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that was a stupid move. And it missed as well. Because I was going to say, it will likely use Dark Pulse. It only used Psychic on Cleaver because it's super effective. But with Knocked Him Up, yeah, so now we use Moonblast here. And that's super effective. And we outspeed it, of course. That doesn't, oh my god, that doesn't even 3-shot it. Calm Mind. Yeah, I don't think it 1-shots us here. I guess the worry now is whether Dark Pulse will 1-shot us. But even if that's the case, I don't think that's the case. Unless it gets a crit, obviously. Let's see. And his special attack fell, so that's nice. So his special attack did fail. He didn't retain that from the... So the question here, is he going to full restore? Even if that's the case, I still use Moonblast. He didn't. Did he only have 1? Okay, we crit. The crit really didn't matter, but thank God we beat him. Because if I lost this battle due to the AI, I would have used all 7 of my rare candies on Cleaver, brought him up to level 92 and swept. Congratulations. Thank you. Because that's not something I want to do. I want to save my rare candies. So now let's see what happens next, right? He said he would. We would get. Mew would gain the volume downtime. He said you would gain the ability Hyperspace Hole, and that's the ability of Hoopa, and then we can use that to get back to the real world. Granted, we can enter and exit the dream world as we wish, but that wasn't initially the intention. User of this more than anyone else I know. Wait, what? Tartarus badge. I thought it was the Earth badge. Tartarus, and please take it well. Dark Matter. I actually have no clue what that does. Let's see, 120 away. Dark Matter is a powerful move, but its user will need to recharge the next turn. Okay, because I remembered this move being talked about, or at least remembered it being seeing it, but I don't remember what exactly it was. And you'll need this. Hoopa DNA. So, oh my god. So he had Hoopa's DNA, but I guess he just couldn't really do anything with it. And obviously it serves us, because Mew, we just need the DNA for like Mew to use abilities, right? Hyperspace Hole. Listen, behind my gym, there's a small cave with an insignia on the wall. These are the insignia markings closed. Wait, what? These are the insignia marking closed portals Hoopa can use to travel from place to place. You can use that to get back to the real world. Listen, as much as I want to talk to you, well, you need to get going. We have so much to discuss, but we'll need to save it for another time. Time passes differently in the dream realms. Who knows what you could have missed? Time passes differently in the dream realm. Honestly, I think it's obvious that it was never intended for us to be able to cross to and from the dream realm at will. I think that's obvious, because obviously there's the rift in Preon's site, but I don't think that was necessarily intended. I think they added that after, like, you know, once they realized there may be some practical issues, such as people getting soft-locked at the Persephone battle. We need to get the rest of the shards of that crystal. We already have 2. And no one, like, because here's the thing, with us having the crystal shards in the dream world, anyone in the real world, as a matter of fact, there's no way for them to get them from us. Like, even Mistress, like, if we just sit in the dream world forever, Mistress can't get the crystal shards from us. Like, they need to be in the real world for people in the real world to access them. You can't let those Giratina creeps get what they want. Mistress, hurry and good luck. Okay, so now we have to leave. Hold on. It wasn't like, unless there's like a secret door here. No, it isn't. It's actually us leaving. Oh my god. I was really worried that I would end up having to, that I would end up needing to use 7 rare candies on Cleaver. Like, that's what I was really worried about. Okay, now prepare for like ultimate lag leaving the gym. Oh my god. Thank God this is the last time we'll have to be in here. Thank God we actually beat him. I was worried we wouldn't. Like, I was worried I would need to use all my rare candies now. But yeah, I think it was obviously never intended for us to be able to leave enter and exit the dream realm at whim. I think that was just more something added later for practicality. I think that was more practicality concern with people potentially getting soft locked at the Persephone battle. Just having like an injured team and being completely unable to beat her. And then, the game, I think that was the main concern or main reason they implemented it, or issue. So can I heal my Pokemon before I do that? That's certainly what I want to do. So, but honestly, the part I'm interested in most is that he stated time passes differently in the Dream Realm. Like, I'm honestly interested in that, because if it was never intended for us to leave the Dream Realm, and we're only leaving it now, like, the question is, okay, at what time are we going to appear back in the real world? Like, has it been a day, a month, a year since we've left? Like, that's the main question, if we were never intended to leave the Dream Realm like we were. Like, I could exit through the Prion site, but obviously, this is kind of, but he said behind the gym, right? I actually never looked behind the gym. Oh, wait, what? I swear this was never here before. Like, wait, hold on a second. Was it always like this? I swear it just led to the gym and there was no way to get behind it. Was this only something that appeared after the battle? Because of the case, I'm an idiot then, right? And also, I've done everything I needed to do in the Dream Realm, so I got the Pokemon I wanted. So I mean, there's no real, there's nothing left I need to do. So there's no real reason to wait to get back to the real world, despite us being able to jump to and from with ease. But I guess the question here is, if it was never intended for us to leave the Dream Realm, kind of or along with Persephone, Maul, and Damien, are they going to be stuck here once we get back to the real world? Because if that's the case, then it's kind of okay, what's going to happen then? We don't know if they get stuck here. If they get stuck here, we don't know what to do. Erebusian Cave. This is the Hoopa symbol. That's interesting. Because we've seen that symbol before, but we're just okay, we have no clue what it means. Likely something later. But yeah, it is for Hoopa. So, where is it? It's Hyperspace Hole. We have so many abilities for the Quartz Flute. Jesus. It's actually just a portal. We can head straight through it. All right, let's go to the pink. Let's go to the real world. And then, wait, where are we? Okay, well, I guess we can't make it back now. So I was okay, Route 5, ring, ring. Who's calling? Okay, first off, why is it happening immediately after we get back to the real world? So Route 5, I don't remember where that is. So the question is, when did we arrive back in the real world? How long has it been since we entered the Dream Realm? Because if we're never intended to leave, and he stated time passes differently, it could have been a day, month, or year since we are in the Dream Realm. Nora, hey, you're right. How did she know how did she know to call us exactly now? Are you there? I was on my way to Gaia Town. Like we talked about. So, has time passed at all? Because she left for Gaia Town as soon as we left for Shade Forest. So I don't think time has passed at all. I think time in the Dream Realm doesn't correlate with time in the real world, in the sense that if you enter the Dream Realm, time stops. As soon as you arrive back to the real world, time continues. I ran into something. What's something? Be more specific. The Augur's here in Amphitrite City. He's battling. Augur's here in Amphitrite City, and he's battling what looks like Giratina. Okay, one, how is she in Amphitrite City? That's not on the way to Gaia Town. Two, Yarn's back. And we know the significance Amphitrite City has because it is connected to the Crystal Caves, which hold the Crystal Shard. Well, used to hold the Crystal Shard. And then battling what looks like a Giratina, like the legendary Giratina cultist. Is it an actual Giratina cultist? Because if so, Yarn wins. Or is it Mistress? Two important questions. There aren't any cults for Giratina as far as I know. Well, now there's one. I need you to come quick. I don't know what's happening. Okay, where are we? We still have no clue where we are. I don't remember where this is. Okay, I can't use waterfall. I think I know where this is. This is Samsara Caves. Yeah, this is Samsara Caves. Okay, give me that rare candy. Yeah, this is because I remember all the Larvitar from there. This is Samsara Caves. Because I remember I was gonna come here to get a Pupitar before I could trade for Gojira, right? So okay. Anything else I need to get? Because I think I can go down waterfalls without waterfall, but I can't get up. Yeah, so there we are. Okay, we need to peak a taxi all the way to Amphrite City. Oh my god. So Yaren's back, and he's battling a Giratina cultist, like just casually. I guess. I assume it's a standard Giratina cultist. It won't be Mistress. But the question is, why is a Giratina cultist public? Though that was the supposed like secret cult that's behind the Infernal cult and sort of everything in the region. I'm going in the wrong direction. Wait, hold on. Where's the Pika taxi? I don't remember where it was. Yeah, it's here. So yeah, okay. There's a lot to what is it called? Take in from that. One, Yaren's back. Because presumably he was just in the palace chilling this whole time. Because after his interaction with Persephone, we haven't seen him. We saw him in the palace, but he wasn't in the region since then. But now he's back in Amphrite City. And second, he's battling a Giratina cultist, presumably going against what Mistress has planned. And because we can assume he's not battling Mistress, right? Like we can assume that isn't happening. We can assume he's battling a regular Giratina cultist. But then the question is, why is there a Giratina cultist that's public? Because as I said, this is the secret cult that's supposedly behind the creation of the Infernal cult. Like just secret, like just sort of unknown to anyone. Like nobody knows of them. So if that's the case, why are they public now? And then also we know the significance of Amphrite City is that it's connected to the Crystal Cave, right? Where the first augur got the crystal and the Timeless meat. So presumably Yaren knows that. And that may be why the Giratina cultist is there, to prevent him from doing anything rash. But we know there's only one crystal, right? And that also, I guess there aren't any more from that cave. So the cave is useless. Honestly, I'm not sure this is the right move, because we know we have 2 crystal shards. Yaren has 1 crystal shard. For the first time since the crystal's destruction, all 3 of the shards will be in one place. Obviously, for the first time since the crystal's destruction, there are also 2 shards in the hands of one person, us. But once we go to Amphrite City, all 3 shards will be in the same place. Maybe Mistress is counting on that. Maybe the Giratina cultist going public was for that reason, to draw us and Yaren out, right? So that all the crystal shards would be in one place for Mistress to act. Because that's what we were wondering. Like, we could collect the crystal shards, but the question is that playing into Mistress's hands? Because that's what the Timeless wanted, but they might also be sort of wrong about that. So yeah, let's go to Amphrite City. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. There's Yaren right there. Like, there's literally Yaren. Oh my god, he looks like freaking Spicy Eyes. That's actually really funny. The freaking Pika Taxi guy is getting a really nice view of this. There's Rayquaza. There's his Rayquaza, because we know his Rayquaza walks with him. Like, honestly, that's pretty cool that Yaren's the only one to have tamed, like, a legendary, like a Rayquaza. It can Mega Evolve, though. If he's battling just a standard Giratina cultist, he absolutely floors them. Like, I don't think a standard Giratina cultist can beat Yaren with Mega Rayquaza. Like, even if he didn't, like, get NER members on his team, I think Mega Rayquaza is enough to beat any Giratina cultist, with the exception of Mistress, obviously. But if he's battling a regular Giratina cultist, we should see. It is a regular Giratina cultist. Oh my god. So look at those 2 filming, because those were the 2 who help out during the, those 2 guys help out during the broadcast tower missions. It's freaking standard Giratina cultist with Garchomp versus Yaren with, listen, Yaren stomps the Giratina cultist here. I'm sorry, but this Giratina cultist, like, loses to Yaren. There's no way. Okay, let's, hold on. We need to interfere, right? We're the mediator here. There's no way. No way Yaren loses. Like, there's no way Yaren lost here. Like, there's 0 possible way. He's saying this as though he lost. There's no way Yaren loses this matchup. You can't defeat Rayquaza. Now it's just an ordinary Pokemon. That's what I was saying. finish. There's no way Yern actually lost here. There's no possible way. There's zero possible way Yern lost. How is that even possible? Does he have any other Pokemon? Because if not, he's kind of, that's kind of an issue. I rather like this world's Pokemon. Some of them are very strong. Like Garchomp, that's a good choice. But there's still no way Yern lost. Like, is Yern just going to, like, flee? Or is this guy going to, like, take his Crystal Shard? Because we know Yern's the last one who has the Crystal Shard. Besides us, of course. He was actually one of the first to get the Crystal Shard when the Crystal shattered. But question is he going to lose it here? Garchomp is fantastic. Well, what others do you have? How is this? You're a fool if you thought you were any more of a hindrance to us here. Oh my God, you're lost to a standard Giratina cultist. Not even Mistress, because I was saying Mistress beats Yern, obviously. I was saying a standard Giratina cultist doesn't, but he did lose to a standard Giratina cultist. So we've been planning this since the dawn of time. What? No, we know this is a lie, though. Like, the dawn of time is X years ago, right? Like, that's just an exaggeration. The requirement of the crystal the augur used was unexpected, so you failed to take into account for that. Like, it made things a bit more complicated, especially when it was shattered. We got to get out of there, right? If this guy takes Yern's Crystal Shard and he notices us and beats us, he gets all three. Like, he has the whole crystal. You becoming the leader of the Sky Cult was definitely a surprise, too. So the Sky Cult existed prior to Yern, then? Because that's what this is telling me. Because if he formed it, then obviously he's the leader, right? So the Sky Cult existed prior to Yern. Then who was the original leader? But it hasn't changed anything. So he knows we have two of the pieces, and you have the last. We got to get out of there, dog. Like, we got to get out of there. We're playing, as I stated, we are playing right into Mistress's hands by collecting this crystal piece. 3 of them are within about 20 paces of each other. Did Yern just give him the crystal piece? And I just want from you. What about Rayquaza? Is he going to take Rayquaza? Because it's in its Pokeball right there. If he does that, that's a pretty big deal. Like, for a defender of the region, you sure are a poor trainer. Like, there's no way Yern lost to a standard Giratina. Like, I guess Yern was a lot weaker than I thought. I assumed having Mega Rayquaza would give him leverage over, even if he doesn't have the rest of, even if he doesn't have, 5 other members. Like, Dragon Ascent 5 times can pretty much one-shot 5 Pokemon. The crystal is nearly reunited once more. He only has 1 shard, but the other 2 shards are standing right behind him. Like, we got to get out of there. Soon, so soon. We got to get out of there. I've been saying we're playing right in the Mistress's hands this whole time by collecting the crystal shards. Damien shouldn't have given it to us. He should have kept it. If we would have kept 1 crystal shard in the dream world, we would have been good. Because if presumably the dream world isn't something you can, travel to and from, if it wasn't something that you were intended to be able to enter and exit, if we leave 1 crystal shard there, then the world is safe. Like, the crystal can't be reformed until they somehow access our dream realm. I can feel the power emanating from the shards you hold. We gotta get out of here, dog. Like, leave. Like, Yern's probably, like, salty now. Like, not only did he lose to this cultist on live TV, but also the fact that we're here, too. The crystal, and by extent the shards, can only pass from one being to another if it is earned. What? How does that even work? Because hold on, let's think about it. Because Damien no, this is false, because Damien just straight up took it from Audrey. Granted, and not only that, Zenith just straight up took it from Rukra, so we know this is bullshit, right? Granted, we beat Zenith, so that makes sense, as well as us beating Damien, that makes sense. But Damien taking it from Audrey, as well as Zenith taking it from Rukra, it was literally a perfection scientist defected to Infernal Cult. Like, that's not earning it, right? Like, we know this is bullshit. Like, so we'll need you to follow me back to where you first battled Mew. Who's we? And second, why would we do this? Oh, and you might want to go fast. This guy's speaking to us. For whatever reason, he can't turn around and look at us. Why would we go fast? Your friend Nora is already our guest. So is that why Nora called us? She brought us to Amphrite City because she was being held captive. Honestly, I don't care about Nora. Like, honestly, I feel bad for Yaren here. Like, he just got showed up on live TV. He, like, portrayed himself as a god, and now he just got defeated by standard Giratina cultist. Yeah, is Yaren gonna speak to us? Is Yaren gonna speak to us? Bro, we gotta speak to Yaren. Mr. Augur, sir, was that true? Were you really part of the Sky Cult? I completely forgot the Giratina cultist mentioned that. Because now that's broadcast on TV. That, you know, he is the leader of the Sky Cult, right? Oh my God. I completely forgot the Giratina cultist said that, and that it was on live TV. Because I was just thinking, oh, that sucks. Yaren lost to a standard Giratina cultist on live TV. Now the region isn't going to think he's powerful. But I completely forgot that snippet. He said, him saying that Yaren was part of the Sky Cult. But also they revealed, the Giratina cultists revealed a lot to the region. Because they also talked about the crystal and who has it. And what is ultimate, well, I guess no one really knows Nora, right? But ultimately the crystal, because that was something that presumably, like, not a lot of people in the region knew. Or at least they were somehow under the impression that it was safe in the Augur's keeping. It's like, oh, good question. All right, we're going to head out. I want to speak to Yaren. This is the first time we've seen Yaren since the whole Jade Tower incident. He's like, what's he going to say here? No? How could you lose? You said you would protect us. Because, yeah, oh my God. Like, Yaren's just got to head out at this point. He's got to be like, all right, I'm going to head out. I couldn't. We caught that all on tape, Yaren. This time I'm not going to let you bully me into deleting it. So presumably this is referring to Yaren manipulating this person and, like, to portraying his image in the past, given we know what Yaren has kind of done to the region, right? Honestly, I feel bad for Yaren here. Just like in a split second, like in this single instance of him taking on this Giratina call, everything was ruined for him. Like, but you can't. The first Augur was way cooler anyways. Oh, that's just like the kicker right there. That's just like a spin in the face. Oh my God. I want to talk to Yaren. I feel bad for him. Fine, that's fine. You'll see. You need me. The first Augur is gone, but the bad guys aren't. You need an Augur. You need a protector. This is actually true, though. This is the issue. Because the first Augur, we know he's trapped in our Dream Realm. There's no way for him to escape, right? We were able to, but that's because we were able to use Hyperspace Hull. Like, ultimately, maybe if we catch Hoopa and bring it to, you know, Adam or whatnot, if that's the case, then maybe he can escape. But other than that, he's trapped in our dream world, right? Or dream realm. But Yaren makes a point here that, you know, these Giratina cultists are now the enemies of the region. For them being televised, they made their presence known to the region. And now they are the bad guys. Like, the previous cults don't matter. This Giratina cult is now what matters. And the fact is that what Yaren's saying is true. They need an Augur. Even if he doesn't actually do anything, he still has Mega Rayquaza, which is a pretty big deal. Like, that's still a big deal. He's still one of the strongest trainers in the region. Granted, not strong enough to defeat a standard Giratina cultist, but still, like, I mean, he's still an asset for the region now, given the Giratina cult situation. Don't lie, you've never protected us, have you? Well, I mean, he presumably, because we still know that he apparently eliminated half the cult since the first Augur was around, right? That was one thing he mentioned, that the cults were about half as much under him. And we assumed he was just going to get rid of we assumed his initial plan was get rid of the rest of the cults. Like, and this is before learning about the Giratina cult, we assumed his plan was sort of use the Sky cult to get rid of, and his position as Augur, to get rid of the rest of the cults. And ultimately merge the Sky cult with sort of the existing government and use Rayquaza to watch over everything, right? To ensure that his utopia is complete. But at least we know he defeated some cults, if anything, right? Good question. Heh, fine. When you come to me begging for help, don't be surprised if I turn away. So, yeah, I mean, he's because, again, this is all on TV, right? So everyone in Torrent is seeing everything. And this is a pretty big deal given the whole region's practically brainwashed, right? So, Okay, Yaren leaves. He can't even use Mega Rayquaza because it's fainted. Let's see, wow, first Zachary the Librarian and now the Augur. So, because yeah, we posed as Zachary in order to release the region from the control of the Infernal Cult. So now Zachary the friendly neighborhood librarian and now Augur Yaren are now the whole region's learning that they're actually the bad guys. But Yaren still makes a point there. Like, he makes a point that right now the enemy of the region is the Giratina Cult. They are top priority. And even if he isn't like acting as Augur, he still has Mega Rayquaza and potentially even a whole team by this point. We can only hope that he's actually managed to catch our Pokemon by this point. But he's still an asset for the region against the Giratina Call at this point. Like, he makes a good point there. Honestly, I feel bad for Yaren. I actually do. Like, I really feel bad for him because kind of like in just a split second, in a single instance, everything is just destroyed. Like, everything he's worked for just gone. Aren't there any controlling megalomaniacs that we can trust around here? Us? I just wish we had an Augur we could believe in again. We know because no one else knows that the first Augur is alive. They just all know he disappeared. There may be some theories floating around, but no one knows that he's like in our dream world. Granted, he may as well effectively be dead, like as he stated, given, he really can't get to the real world, given he doesn't have Hoopa. However, if we manage to find Hoopa, catch it, and bring it back to the dream world, that's the only possible way we can get him to the real world. That's the only possible way. Okay, these three disappeared. So we have to go back to where, did I heal? I did. We have to go back to where Nora is. We have to go back to where Nora is. Okay, I need to use another repel. Oh my god, we have to get back to where Nora is because that's where the Darkrai cult's keeping her. But here's the issue, right? So that Darkrai cultist now is a Crystal Shard. Like that standard Darkrai cultist. So if we go there, all three Crystal Shards are in one place. Presumably Mistress is there as well. Like, if Mistress's whole plan is to acquire the crystal, then she would presumably be waiting there to take it from us, right? It's obviously an ambush. Because here's the thing. I straight up don't care about Nora. Like, I really don't. She's responsible for Damien's current predicament, given she was the one who told us to not look for him, right? Like, that's the issue here. Okay, did the trainers leave? Because I remember there were trainers here. Oh my god, the trainers are still here. But yeah, so I'd rather sack Nora, if anything, than actually put all the pieces of the Crystal Shard in one place. Like, sacking Nora here really isn't the move, right? Also, can we use this? No, this requires a move. Because for whatever reason, I was thinking, I thought this was Hoopa, but no, that's something completely different. But yeah, I'd rather have Nora die than all of the pieces of the Crystal Shard ending up in one place. Because Mistress is presumably waiting there for us, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of obvious. Like, if this is her chance to acquire the three pieces of the Crystal Shard. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is the Tesseract portion of the, this is where we first use Tesseract. So, yeah, let's use, hold on. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot you can't interact with it, right? Like, Quartz Flute, use. Let's use Tesseract. Yeah. Yeah, and then now this is the past Crystal Cave. Oh my god, I have to go around. Honestly, Mew's extremely over. Like, think about the powers we have. We have Purification with Seed Flare. We have, let me just look through the Quartz Flute. That's better. Like, we are, so let's see what powers we have. We have, okay, yeah, we have the power of purification, the power to travel through time, the power to teleport, the power to travel between, like, okay, I don't want to use an interaction. We can also transform into, like, 20 different people. Oh, my God. I can't exit out of this without using Tesseract. Does that thing just have to be on screen for it to work? Okay, no, you do have to be adjacent to it. All right. Use another repel. So Okay, we can't go through there. Oh, yeah, because I remember we do it here, so. But here's the issue, right? Presumably no one can get to where Nora is unless they have Tesseract. So I'm not sure how the Darkrai cult, or the Garrett, not Darkrai. I'm not sure how the Giratina cultists made it there, given they need Tesseract to make it to the deeper parts of the Crystal Cave. Presumably, right? Like, that's how it is. Like, you can't access that until you have wait, how did Yearn get here? What? So I guess you somehow don't need Tesseract in order to access this? We do, but if a freaking Giratina cultist and Yearn were just able to presumably somehow get here without needing to, I don't think without having the ability to use Tesseract, then I guess somehow, you know, we are the only ones who need to use Tesseract in order to get here. So you ruined me, Ray. Actually, this is false, right? This is false. Well, I guess he's blaming this on us breaking the crystal, right? Like, if he would have beaten us with the crystal, he actually could have presumably beaten the Giratina cult, given he would have had intact crystal. Obviously, we didn't know this at the time, but this is what he's referring to. Because this was our last interaction with him, remember. This is our first interaction with him since the Jade Tower incident, way earlier in the game. And that's what he's referring to. Because obviously, like I said, just that single moment, single instance, like everything came crashing down for you. Like, it was perfect. I had an entire region myself and a legendary Pokemon and the crystal. I could have been the hero. Or I could have been the hero. He could have, because here's the thing. With the whole region, Mega Rayquaza and the intact crystal, he could have presumably beaten the Giratina cult. Because he knew who they were. Granted, Adam did as well, but Adam didn't have the tenacity in order to beat them. He got outsmarted by Yearn and Persephone, right? I could have used the crystal to stop her. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Yearn, if we didn't, like, exist somehow, if we didn't stop Yearn, he could have potentially defeat the Giratina cult on his own. Obviously, you know, we didn't know that at the time. We assumed he was just going to use it for his own devious purposes as opposed to using it to stop the Giratina cult. But now we know that's not the case, right? Like, it's obviously, given that we did beat him and shattered the crystal, it's a lot more complicated. Now it involves sort of putting the crystal back together while simultaneously keeping it away from them, which obviously, you know, we're walking right into an ambush here. We're walking right into a trap that Mistress has laid. Because all three pieces of the crystal will be in that one area once we get there. Between us having two pieces, Giratina cultists having one piece, you know, Mistress can just, like, literally take it. Like, if she's waiting there. Because that's presumably what's happening, right? This is her chance to get the crystal, which is what she was after. So she would presumably take it then. We didn't need to have this problem. He's actually 100% correct here, but you couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You couldn't, wait, what? You couldn't leave well enough alone. What the hell does that even mean? But you couldn't leave well enough alone. I have no clue what that means. And now, what happened? Oh my God, this fraud, scum, I can't. Did this just happen immediately after? Because it's only been like 5 minutes since the televised broadcast. But people are already, like, destroying his statues. Oh my God. I was like, it's all your fault. I was like, I saw the box screen and I'm like, oh, what's going on? You ruined, wait, what? You're not getting out of here. Wait, what? For a second, I thought it was going through the same text again because he said you ruined me before. I went easy on you, but now I have nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose. What? Like, I am going to tear you to pieces. Are you joking? For a second, I thought my game broke. We're battling him? Oh, come on. We need... He's got 6 Pokemon? We haven't heard this theme since the freaking Jade Tower. Because that was the only time we battled him so far. This is the second. Seriously, let me go to, where's Amphrite City? Hold on, I need to look and see his team to see if I have a realistic chance of winning. Because actually I do have a full team. Like my whole team is healed, right? So, I mean, I could feasibly have a chance. I just need to see what's on his team to see if I actually have a chance. We battle him here. Oh my god. Seriously? We need to freaking stop us. Yaren has 6 Pokemon. We can defeat Mistress if she's here. Us together. But instead he's wasting it on us. Like, are you kidding? Like, he said we're not gonna make it out alive, and I'm like, I mean, that's just like a baseless threat, right? Like, I mean, obviously we gotta go deal with the Giratina call, but no, he's battling us here and now. I think we can beat his team, just being 100% honest. Let's try. I'll give it one battle, see if we can win. Oh my god. How did Yaren lose? I'm looking at his team. How did he lose to a Giratina cultist? How? Wait, what? Okay, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. How did he lose to a Giratina cultist? I'm looking at his team. He's got 6 level 80s, including Mega Rayquaza. I have no idea. Plot called for it. Yaren and we could team up if Mistress is here, like we were anticipating, or if Mistress is here, like we were speculating, sort of planning this ambush. Because once we arrive there, all 3 crystal shards will be in one place. So that's our opportunity to grab them. Us and Yaren, we could defeat Mistress. We could beat her, but no, Yaren has to battle us. Oh, actually, this is a terrible leadoff. If it uses King Shield, we may actually kill it, but or we may, well, not kill it, but we could outsmart it if we use King Shield, but if not, something's taking an attack. Oh my god, actually, we could beat Mistress. If Mistress is here in the caves planning on ambushing us, we could pull a fast one on her and beat her. Us and Yaren combined. I'm looking at his team. We could win. Oh my god. So who... Also, this theme is so epic. I haven't heard this theme in so long. Like, it's been since J Tower. Like, since his level freaking 50 Rayquaza. Okay, so who to switch into? I think Sandman, or I guess here's the issue, right? It has a weakness policy. So I can't switch into Demon or Demix. Or even Cleaver, just because, yeah, I can't swap into those two. I need to swap into either Sandman or Jackbox, right? Depending on what it... Honestly, I think Sandman's really the only feasible choice here. Yeah, I think Sandman's the only feasible choice. Because the issue is Jackbox isn't... Okay, it did use King Shield, nice. Because Jackbox, like, yes, I guess he has more defense, and he's still super effective against Aegislash, but he really doesn't do anything. It used enough. I didn't know it could use it twice in a row if we didn't hit. Oh my god. At least our attack wasn't lowered. What? But it doesn't have Levitate, though. And is this actually going to two-shot it? Because if so, he made a mistake. Oh my god. His Goodra has Sap Sipper as well. That's actually hilarious. But yeah, I mean, if we can two-shot it, him switching out into Goodra was a mistake. Oh, he used a full restore. I have no clue what the AI is doing here. They just wasted a full restore. Because yeah, we're going to two-shot this thing. Oh, it outsped us. Okay. Can we take this? We can. I have no clue why Yaren did that. Really? Are you Please use an R4 store. Oh my god. So we got him to waste his 2 4 stores. I can't believe it frickin'. That's actually so stupid. How you bring it down to half, but all of a sudden this second earthquake doesn't kill it, right? But we know that's not going to kill us, given it has lowered attack, and we had leftovers heal. Okay, thank god it actually died. I think Yaren has the same level Pokemon as Adam, actually. I think it's the exact same. That's honestly, like, very symbolic, given they're both augers. Like, right? Aegislash again. Here's the thing. I'm going to predict him using King Shield. So, as a response, I'm going to use a full restore on Sandman, or a max potion. Shoot, I don't have any items. Hold on, how many items do I have? Okay, I have 4 max potions, but I only have 1 revive. That's kind of an issue. Yeah, I'm predicting him using a King Shield here. Nice. That's nice. That's honestly nice. Honestly, his team is so epic. All the teams in this game are good. Really? Oh my god. Honestly, the teams in this game are so good. I can't believe that was all televised. Because that's a pretty big deal on the Torn region, right? That not only do they know Garen's a fraud, right? Like putting it in their own words, but now we know that, but now they are aware of the Garatina's cult's existence. Honestly, this battle is stupid. Us and Yaren, we could team up and beat Mistress. And at least, that would kind of save his image. He wouldn't be the Augur, but at least, he would have been known as the guy who at least helped stop the Garatina cult. This battle really is needless. Okay, yeah, now we got the Earthquake off. Unfortunately, it didn't kill it, so now it activates its weakness policy. But it wasn't going to kill it, obviously, given that, I don't know. So, Blade form. Okay, Shadow Ball, yeah, this is going to, it didn't kill us. Oh my god. Because here's the thing, right? Because, wait, what was I going to say? Because it had its weakness policy activated, as well as just, standard high attack Aegis Slash, right? With stance change. Or like attack form Aegis Slash. But Sandman has so much special defense, right? I'm going to predict it to use a King Shield here because he has no more Force Restore. So I'm actually going to use another max potion on, on Sandman here because I think he's going to use another King, or he's going to use that King Shield. Let's see if he did. He didn't. He has 3 full restores. Okay, here's the thing. I predict he's actually going to King Shield here. Do I have any X items? X accuracy 2. Guard spec. Honestly, I predict him to use a freaking King Shield here. So I'm actually going to use a freaking Ether just because I don't want to. I actually think he's going to use a King Shield here. Do I have a standard Ether? I don't want to use a max Ether. Okay, I guess that's all I've got. Honestly, I think he's going to use a King Shield here. So I'm actually going to use an Ether on an Earthquake. So, yeah, let's use an Ether to try and predict his King Shield. So let's see. That was kind of... He withdrew it. I should have used an Earthquake. I have no clue what he's doing because he lost his weakness policy stat buffs. Honestly, I don't think this Arcanine can kill us. I don't think it can. Let's see, Flare Blitz. Yeah, and then this is going to kill it. So, granted, it did get the Intimidate off, but still, crit didn't matter. Like, Sandman is like so much attack where it doesn't really matter, honestly. And then that's level 86. Honestly, I can't believe Yaren actually lost to Garatina Cultist. Looking at his team, right? Okay, transformed. Wait, what? Is that just his neutral form? I honestly think it'll use another King Shield, right? So I'm actually going to max potion on Sandman again. I have no clue what Yaren's doing. Like, I genuinely have 0 clue. Like, I don't know what he's doing this battle. Like, I think he's going to King Shield here, so I'm using the max potion. It did use King Shield. Oh, my God. Like, we've lost 0 Pokemon so far. Okay, used another King Shield. I probably should have seen that coming, but there's no other items for me to use. So, it's like, there's no real reason, I guess. I don't know. Okay, it didn't, and he doesn't get the second, and obviously our attack was lowered via Intimidate, but this doesn't kill us here. That doesn't even do half because he lost his weakness policy. That's honestly hilarious. So I think he's going to use another King Shield. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the freaking guard spec because I don't want to waste a max potion on this amount of HP. So I honestly think he's going to use another King Shield here. Oh my God. You can cheese this so much. Like, you can cheese the AI sucks at using Aegis Slash. Like, you can cheese it so much. Yeah, so now we use another Earthquake. Okay, yeah, use an Arcane Shield, but that's obvious. I could have Max Potion, but I didn't want to waste a Max Potion on like half HP, and I already used the Max Ether, right? So yeah, now we're gonna Earthquake, so yeah. And then this will bring it down to red. How many more 4 restores does he have? He already used 3. He may have more. Shadow Ball. Crit, are you joking? Finally Sandman dies at least. So here's the thing though, right? Okay, let's use honestly, I think the right move is Shadow Sneak with Demon, because it does have Shadow Sneak. I only really feel comfortable, yeah, I mean, I'm using Shadow Sneak here. Like, granted, I could predict it using, here's the issue, right? I could try and predict it using King Shield, but the issue is that it can one-shot us. So it's not worth the risk. We just got to Shadow Sneak. Like, we just got to do it. Like, there's no, well, we can't do otherwise, right? Let's see. Yeah, we got to use Shadow Sneak here. Okay, so it would have attacked us. So that's actually good that we didn't. I would have been so pissed if we revived and it shot Demon. But yeah, that's good that we didn't do that. I figured it wasn't worth the risk, especially given how well this battle is going. Salamence. This is what I mean. He has Mega Rayquaza, 2 pseudo-legendaries, and 3 other extremely strong Pokemon. I don't know how he lost the Giratina Cult. Him and us, we could honestly beat Mistress if we teamed up, but this really is a needless battle. And that would save face, you know. Even though he'd be known as sort of the leader of the Sky Cult, he would at least be known as the guy who helped take down the Giratina Cult. Like this cult that was a looming threat to the region. Okay, so now we just need to hope we outspeed this thing, right? Oh, guess not. I guess I could. Maybe I should have used Shadow Sneak. That might have been the right move there. That may have been the right move using a Shadow Sneak. So, yeah, I mean, so let's see. So it's locked into Outrage, at least for the next couple of turns. Honestly, I think an Ice Shard from Cleaver can, or it should kill it, given Cleaver's attack, as well as, you know, it being 4 times effective. Yeah, an Ice Shard from Cleaver should one-shot this thing. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, let's use Ice Shard. That should kill it. It did. Crit really didn't matter. Throwing that out there. So he's got 1 put. Yeah, the only, well, no, actually, no, never mind. Life Orb damage, unfortunate. 9,000. That's a lot of experience. Let's see. Sky is dark. Yeah, he's got 2 left. Rayquaza. Oh my god, Airlock. Weather disappeared. But we know it's going to Mega Evolve, right? Honestly, I think the move here is to still use Ice Shard, because that's still super effective against Dragon types, right? So, there we go. He's got the Mega Rayquaza. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I think Ice Shard was still the move here, given that it's still part Dragon. So Ice Shard will still damage that aspect of it. And then Delta Stream gets rid of Noctum. So yeah, this is still super effective against Dragon. It's just not quadruple effective. So if it was quadruple effective, it will have one-shot it then. Oh my god, he's an idiot. Well, it actually, shoot, it has extreme speed, but I don't think it's enough to kill us. So, but yeah, we still use Ice Shard here. Oh my god, wait. I was going to say, it did use extreme speed because that's double. I can't believe Ice Shard missed. Is that actually what was going to determine the battle? Because if I don't have a Pokemon that can take an attack, right, then I needed that second Ice Shard to go off because it would have killed it. Yeah, Earthquake's super effective against Spicy Ice. I don't think... Let's look at its attacks. Yeah, Dragon Ascent, super effective against Jackbox. Honestly, that sucks. Here's what I'm going to do. His last Pokemon is Lucario, right? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to sack Spicy Ice. I'm going to sack Spicy Ice to bring back Cleaver, because I think Ice Shards are the only thing that can defeat this, assuming it doesn't use extreme speed, right? So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we got to sack Spicy Ice here. Like, looking at, or I guess, no, we can potentially sack Demix, Because honestly, Spicy Ice may still have some use against this. And Demix doesn't really have any use against the Lucario. No, it's Crunch, so obviously not going to use that. But still, I'm pretty sure Psychic isn't effective against Steel anyway. Oh my god, please tell. Okay, so this is the one revive I have that matters. This is the last revive in Max Potion I can use. So I'm going to use it on a Cleaver. Let's see what it uses. Earthquake. That's not Stab, though. That's the issue. Okay, it still kills us. Honestly, that kind of sucks. Let's see. Yeah, because it's what? Not Stab, so. Okay, so now here's, I would normally send in Cleaver and use Ice Shard, but the issue is if it uses Extreme Speed, it may potentially kill us on that HP, right? Here's what we got to do. I'm saving Jackbox for Lucario because he actually does a pretty good job, like, countering it, I guess. Or at least, like, yeah, so here's the issue, right? Okay, we got a Max Potion here on Cleaver because if it uses Extreme Speed, I think Cleaver at full health, I think it might kill Cleaver at half health. So we need to ensure he's at full health. Or it's actually Sheep. So yeah. Let's see what he uses. Earthquake, and then yeah, obviously that one-shots us. So yeah, I needed that Max Potion was necessary, that extra Max Potion. Wow, this freaking battle is coming down to the wire. But granted, that's also because I don't have any heals. So, but yeah, that Max Potion was necessary. I don't trust Cleaver to survive in Extreme Speed on half HP. I think this is necessary. So yeah, now we use Ice Shard. Really? And a crit too. So that's what's the chance of that? Crit is what, 6.5% times 20. Okay, this is actually, yeah, we lose here. That's actually such a joke. That Ice Shard missed twice. That's honestly such a joke. Like, actually. Really, it missed twice. It actually missed twice. Because Dragon Ascent. Okay, I remember saving some time in the Crystal Caves. That's actually such a joke. Ice Shard missed twice, like, that's actually a joke. Okay, yeah, and it changed to, oh my god, changed to Giratina now. So yeah, I'm guaranteed the starting legendary changes depending on where you are in the game. Before it may have been random, but oh, we reached 100 hours, 18 minutes. We reached 100. Oh, I saved right before it. I was just saving along the way just in case we got like ambushed, but it's been an hour and 12. I'm going to end it here. I can't believe that. Ice Shard missed twice. Are you kidding me? If either one of those landed, I likely would have won, honestly. Like, if either of those would have landed, I would have won. So, that sucks so much. But, yeah, in the next part, we'll hopefully take them on and win without, like, getting extremely unlucky. I'll go back and get more items, but obviously, yeah, I don't even think I need to train. So, yep. Yes, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.